Welcome back to Top 3 and 3 here on the Mental Medicine Channel. Or every Friday, got our Top 3 and 3 sports segment here. I got Saki as always. Thank you for joining us, brother, as always. And Saki has returned from his vacation, actually. So how did you make out before we get into anything?
You know, I'm very exhausted. It was quite a trek.
I can't imagine, dude. Yeah. I've got to give you props, dude. The time, I did not think you'd be back by now.
Yeah.
So I'm impressed with the timing. So
I
well
met
done.
up with Wilson out there. You know, he helped me out a little bit.
Of course, the volleyball. Yes, give you some wise words.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Got you home.
Yes.
So give me home, Wilson. Oh, man. All right. Well, Saki is back. He's back. So here we are. We're here for Top 3 and 3. They're glad you could make it, brother. Sure. And we have, honestly, we got a lot going on. It's obviously playoff vibes for football. So we got a lot going on with that. We're going to break into.
The Ravens in the playoffs.
Yes, the Ravens are looking good. They got in there. They're looking good. So yeah, a lot to get into here for football mainly. Like I said, we're going to bring in some other topics as well, but obviously this one's mainly football because football's kind of the hot topic right now. So a lot of it's going to be football. But with that being said, let's dive into topic one, Big Sock. All right. NFL playoffs, Wildcard Weekend went full chaos mode, and yep, we're going to add the Niners in. I'm very excited about that. All right. Yes. Wildcard Weekend gave us 3 different flavors of how did that happen. First, the Bears erased an 18-point deficit to beat the Packers, 31-27, with Caleb Williams dropping 361 yards and a late touchdown strike to DJ Moore to flip it. Then the Bills-Jags game turned into a fourth-quarter roller coaster. Buffalo escaped 27-24 in a game with 4 fourth-quarter lead changes, and Josh Allen dragged them across the finish line for Buffalo's first road playoff win in 33 years. And the newest one, the 49ers stunned the defending champ Eagles 23-19. Trick play D-toss, late go-ahead score, and a final stand to close it. Also, if you're a 49ers fan, you're living in both worlds right now. We're back, and please don't let the injury report ruin my week. Very true. So, obviously...
We already know one injury.
Yes, indeed. This weekend proved football is basically a magic show. Watch this lead disappear is the headliner. So, anyway, with that being said, we're going to start the timer, brother, on topic 1. Starting now, brother.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and start off with
excuse me, sorry.
Packers-Bears game, you know.
Yes.
I feel like that was a showcase of how the Bears are really like a complete team because you have Caleb Williams who threw 2 touchdowns, 2 picks.
Yeah.
And then you have Jordan Love who threw 4 touchdowns and no picks.
Yeah.
And they still lost the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether it be bad coaching or just, you know.
Defense, anything. Yeah. You can chalk it up to a lot. A lot of variables.
The Bears were a lot more complete on the back end.
Yeah, 100%, man. No, you got to give them credit. I mean, they definitely, regardless of how good they end up being and throughout the pressure of the playoffs, they have definitely proven, and Ben Johnson has proven, hey, he's a good, as of right now, good coach. But like I said, it's hard to say that. Then you got people like Dable that had their first year, thought he was going to be great, and then not really his fault, I don't say fully. But you never know with that first year stuff. There is times where it doesn't always
necessarily
pan out
translate,
fully. So we'll see. But as of right now, looking like a great hire.
Yeah.
Credit to the Bears for sure, man. And sorry, Packers had a weird season too.
Yeah, Packers definitely had a weird season. It was a
I'm so sorry.
rough way for it to end for them. You know.
No, 100%. Obviously, with Mika being out and Micah being out, I mean that was definitely disappointing as a Packers fan. I think they had obviously high hopes. I mean, I think they were honestly a lot of people's Super Bowl favorites at the start of the season with all that happening. So. Yeah, it definitely sucks that was kind of the route that went for them. But
how'd you feel about your Niners?
Oh, we can get into that. I was going to go into the other game first, but okay, yeah. Niners, dude. I guess it sounded like I was watching Zen a little bit, and we kind of didn't really. I was shuffling around a little bit, didn't get to watch the whole thing. The first thing I tuned in, I told you was I seen Purdy throw a pick, and then I guess he ended up throwing 2. So we're bringing up what you said about the 2 and 2. With we ended up having that same situation. Obviously, aside from Jawan Jennings' beautiful touchdown pass. It was actually a long pass for a running receiver, so shout out to Juwan Jennings. Great pass. Great catch by McCaffrey, but regardless.
Great play call.
Yes, 100% Shanahan, 100%. But yeah, same factor there. Like, sadly, we're a little shot, but our team is, they're playing well, like, as a unit. So, like you said, I mean, even with those turnovers and stuff, we were still able to get it done, you know, so.
And Kittle's now out.
That was, we lost Jair Brown. I told you we're down to our, like, I think our practice squad safety almost. And what was his name? Siegel, yeah. Sorry, I think he might even be a rookie. If I'm mistaken on him, I got to check on him. But I think he might be a rookie. But regardless, we're hurt in a lot of positions, and we're playing a lot of people that, and even Eric, a lot of people that just kind of got signed last minute, really. So just credit to the team and being able to pull through with, obviously, like, not saying Purdy played bad, but he didn't play great either. So. I mean, like I told you, I thought if he had 2 picks, we would lose. So I'm shocked that we were able to win.
I will say, I didn't see either of the picks.
Yeah.
I looked away from the screen, must have, during both those times. But the throws that I saw Purdy making were incredible. Like, he was
fair enough.
Throwing some in some tight spots.
100%. No, and he's on, man. He's
Yeah.
one of them guys, man. I always talk crap on Purdy sometimes, but like I said, it's not even about anything against him. It's just when he's on. But it's just he's not as consistent as sometimes you'd like it to be.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
But that's what I was worried about. Like, if we had 2 picks, I thought we would have lost with 2 picks personally. So I'm just glad that we played good enough to still win with that. But before we go off of that, we do got to bring up the Bills Jags game.
Yeah,
Obviously,
shout out
four
Bills.
fourth quarter change in the leads. That's impressive. That's crazy. What a game. I'm glad, Matt, I didn't watch that. Honestly, I didn't tune into that one, but I wish I did. Obviously, that was quite a game. Obviously, so. 100%. And first, shout out Buffalo. First time in 33 years, man. Now that's a road win in the playoff.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nice.
and impressive. So that's big statement there.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so going to topic 2, Big Sorry. College football playoff. Obviously, semis are done. Now we've got Indiana versus Miami for the title. So, spoiler alert: Saki did take the duck down. So
I'm not going to bring the prop out today.
I probably would have took Indiana if he didn't pick first, but not the point. He got the point. It is what it is. So we'll update that in a second once we get to there. But anyway, the college football picture is officially locked. Indiana steamrolled Oregon 56-22 in the semifinal. One of those games where the scoreboard, starts looking disrespectful by halftime. On the other side, Miami edged Ole Miss 31-27 in a grinder that stayed tight late. So now it's Indiana versus Miami for the national championship. Title game preview vibes. Contrasting styles, huge stakes, and 2 fan bases that are about to become completely insufferable in the best way. So obviously, here we go. I start the timer, brother. All right, starting now.
Well, we got to start off by saying Indiana.
Yeah, I mean, credit to them, and they have just been rolling,
everybody.
man. I mean, and just everybody. They're no match. I mean,
it's honestly
it's insanely impressive.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, I mean, Signetti has done a hell of a job. We've talked about this before.
He's flipped that entire team.
But it is the way that they have utterly dominated teams is just it's disrespectful, man. I mean, they have done what Alabama used to do and put on a tangent, bro. I mean, they have just completely just
steamrolled
rolling teams, bro. So I mean, if he can keep that up with consistency that, I mean, 100%. But I mean, years to come future, too, man. If they can stay like that, I mean, holy crap, bro. I mean, regardless, well done, even just this year, but. Yeah, what a program he's created. 'Cause even last year, like I told, they were knocking on the door. They didn't get enough love last year, but people kind of thought they were, like last year, for example, a lot of people thought they were a bunch of shit and I'm getting in, and then nobody thought they were going to do anything. And, now they're out here rolling people. But I seen it last year. They just didn't have it as good as they do now. You know what I mean? They didn't have it to that point yet. But he's definitely you can tell he's got the guys he wants now, and he's got the team he wants. Because that's the other thing, too, when you first come in and stuff, you're not always – you're getting what you're given. You know, you can only work with what you got.
Exactly. Now he's got his recruits in, and
you got to at least give it time, man. You can't just walk in and expect it to be a miracle in 2 seconds. So I mean, for the time he's had, and hadn't been that long. I mean, all he needed was a few years, and he's put that thing right on the map. So I mean, impressive. And obviously that Miami Ole Miss game was a great game. Honestly,
that was an awesome game. Honestly,
and I seen Trinidad Chambliss actually tried to extend his eligibility, and NCAA denied that.
Really?
I didn't want to bring that up, too. We didn't have that in here. But
I did not
for the Ole Miss quarterback, he actually tried to have his 5th year granted or whatever, and for whatever reason, NCAA denied. I didn't see the reasons of why they denied it, but so I wanted to bring that up to it, too. So that's interesting. So it sucks for Ole Miss and him. That's kind of shitty. But, I don't know the reason. We'll have to look into that. Don't know why they would have what the reasoning would have been, but we'll have to see that. But yeah, that was a tight game. That was quite a game. It was right down to them. I mean, they had a chance. Ole Miss had that pretty much. They did. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a chance, but they had a long shot chance. But it was a wire to wire game for sure. That was another one like we talk about. That's what you expect to see.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want from a playoff game.
Yeah, that's a great game. I mean, that's what you hope for. Not what the hell happened to. I mean, just credit Indiana. Their games were just not coming in. They're great for them if you're a fan, but I mean, for a fan that doesn't like either team, I mean, there's not much to see there.
Yeah,
I mean,
good lord, watching a team get steamed the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get credit.
I mean, and it comes down to really like that first play of the game. It was a pick six. Like
yeah.
That's what it came down to. They
had complete momentum the entire time, man. I mean, they never stopped. I mean, it just completely relentless, just destruction, man. I mean, it just in all aspects. I mean, even like they blocked the punt. I mean, they had a punt land in the one. I mean, special teams was on fire. Everything was on fire. Every asset of that football team was just lit up, man. I mean, They were cooking on all cylinders. Yep. Yeah, they really were. They really were. But all right, yeah. So obviously, with that being said, we'll let you know what happens with the championship. Yeah. We're gonna tune in. We'll spoil it here. But anyway, topic 3, Big Sock. NBA, one historic beatdown plus 2 more what is going on nights. The headline: Hornets 150 to the Utah Jazz 95. That's a 55-point demolition with a 39-8 first quarter. I'm going to say that again. 39-8 first quarter and 24 threes. That's not a win. That's an eviction notice, okay? And then obviously wind it out a little bit so it's not just one game here for everybody. Cavs 146, Wolves 134 is a straight bucket festival, the kind of score where defenses file missing person reports. Pacers 123 to the Heat 99. Indiana finally looked like the team they remembered they were allowed to win comfortably. So obviously, and it is, I thought this, somewhere in the NBA, a coach is yelling, "Get a stop," and nobody's listening. So let's go ahead and start the top here. On the NBA here. Yeah. So obviously starting off with the crazy headline there. Charlotte. 55-point demolition. I mean,
Charlotte absolutely killed them.
I mean, in their Utah's defense, Kevin Love was starting. And it's nothing against Kevin Love. He is like, I think, 38 or 39. But I mean,
he's
so
up there.
Obviously they did not have everybody playing that night. But to be fair, still, 39-8 in a first quarter. Dude, holy I can't even imagine being on the Utah Jazz like, we got 4 buckets, bro. Yeah. And they got 40 points, bro. What the are we doing over here, dog? Yeah. Like
that, that's absolutely insane. Yeah. And they basically held that lead for the entire game.
They did. They, like you said, they kept like a 40 spread the whole time almost. I mean, they were up by 40 pretty much the entire game. I mean, it was just
they never
disgusting.
Really let up. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, sadly, they're both. I told you their records. One's Hornets are 14-25. The Utah's 13-25. So sadly, it's not like the Hornets are out here doing that on a nightly basis. Yeah. I wish I could report that they have done this every night for the last 4 nights, but that is not the case. But credit. I mean, one night, a hell of a night. I mean, Jesus Christ. But obviously, hopefully they can get a little better because I've always have a soft spot. The Hornets have got a soft spot, man, for me. I mean, they're never really. I remember bringing back to when we were younger. They had Kemba Walker. That was it. Yeah. I mean, by himself for 10 years over there. I mean, they just have always been kind of never great, man. So I kind of am hopeful for them to have a good run eventually. They're due. They're definitely due.
They need one.
100%. And obviously, Cavs. I haven't kept up with them as much as I wanted to in the Wolves. I know they're both pretty good right now, but that was good. Obviously, it seems like a good game to have watched. If you like offense, I guess, not defense. But Pacers, like I said, great to see them at least cooking for a while, dude. Because it has been rough to see them, man. They've been like one of the worst
ever
teams.
Since Halliburton went down. They've been kind of struggling.
So it was good, like you said, good to see them win comfortably for once, just to see they can still even do it. That's probably good mentally for them to even have that. Yeah. So they needed that. But I don't really want to make any too much predictions with them because NBA, I always bring this up too, man, as a fan. Like anything early on, man, it's so
hard.
It is, dude, especially with injuries or anything. NBA is so unpredictable, man. I mean, you can have so many teams that just. And for example, a team like the Pistons right now. Like a lot of people were high on the Pistons, but nobody was this high on them. Yeah. Nobody thought they were going to be like almost leading the league right now. Yeah. I mean, so like perfect example where you just sometimes just don't know. And like it goes back to what we always talk about, especially with basketball. You can. Almost like a team almost thinks if I got 3 solid guys, the rest of it's just going to figure out. And sometimes it can be that way, but not always, man. There's a lot of times where it just you think like on paper it looks great, man. On in basketball, it just ends up being like a disaster. A disaster.
It comes down to what I said earlier about the Bears. You know, they're just so some teams are just so well built all around,
they got
and
the
that's
glue.
Sometimes what you need rather than just the stars.
Yeah, the star power. No, 100%. And it goes back to a team like the Thunder or the Spurs. You know, obviously they got Wemby and stuff and Fox, but sometimes it takes. Unselfish basketball, because the ISO basketball is kind of going away right now. It's there. It's always going to be there. But there's certain players and teams that play like that. I mean,
what was it we saw at one point? He had 9 assists and the Pacers had 30.
30. Yeah, the ball talking about ball movement. 30-9 on an assist ratio just for the whole team. I mean, that's just insane, dude. And that's unusual for Eric Spoelstra team too. So I mean, that's kind of, I don't know what's going on with that, but crazy. Yeah, so Wild NBA. So we're keep up with that. Obviously, that's. Getting probably like a third in, if I had to guess. I gotta look at this, like the exact number, but we're probably close to about a third into the season. So we'll see. We'll get a little closer there. But all right, so and we're gonna move on to the sleeper story, Sock. Under the radar gem here. All right, curling. I'm gonna go back to one of our OGs. I believe we started our first top 3 and 3 with our Philippines curling team. Yeah. So we're gonna go back. This isn't on Philippines. This actually he was Scottish. I believe we've seen when we were watching it. Curling went to a shootout in the Players' Championship final. Team Ross White and Team Kyle Waddell. I guess the two guys' names. I guess they named the team. I didn't know that. And sorry. It would have said that if I would have read a little more. I'm just stupid. An all-Scotland final. Decided by dramatic shootout, extra end style finish. If people think curling is slow, show them the ending. Everyone gets it immediately. That's interesting. But, obviously, shout out curling. We watched that. Some precision, dude. I still can't get over how intense the scraping it. Yeah, the ice, dude. They go hard, bro. Yeah. I mean, they go hard, dude.
They're in there, man.
That is
They're
no joke,
going
bro.
hard.
We make fun of it, but dude, that shit is no joke, bro. I mean, I can just tell I'd be sweating my ass off after that, bro. They are moving, dog. I mean, that is just some. I mean, it's just a constant dude. Movement. It's impressive.
And keeping your balance while doing that.
Oh yeah, and not hitting the puck. I mean, the I'm sorry, we looked it up. What was the name of it? The stone. Yes, but. Yes, the fact that you're doing that quick motion, just to have to have doing that for so much, to not have that at all scrape that, that's all impressive, bro. Impressive. Yeah. That's, takes some mad hand-eye for sure. Like I said, it sounds simple, thinking it's easy, looking at it. I know if I went to do it, I'd be terrible. Like, it looks, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where you think, oh, yeah, I could just sweep that thing. Go ahead, go try it.
So try it all the time.
I don't think it's that easy. I truly don't. Yeah. But, one of these days we're going to do it.
We've been practicing.
We're going to get some footage of that of us out there. And we're going to do that. We promise. We're going to get some real curling footage when we
we've been practicing off camera.
That's correct. Yes. We're not table here. We're going to go official. We're going to get official. Yeah. We need to step it up a little. Yeah. But, so the Olympics are coming. The trials are coming. We got to hurry up. So that's right. And the stat of the week here, I'm kind of happy to report this because Saki knows. If I had to honestly be honest, I'm probably more of a college football fan than I am NFL. I love NFL, but they're very close for me. But like I told you, I like the variety of college football more than I do NFL. You get a lot more difference in play style. And it's
NFL kind of like you see a lot of the same.
Yeah, like systems and stuff. So it's kind of cool just to see, like, you got like people like Army, Navy running just run offenses. You know what I mean? Like, literally don't even throw the ball at all. I mean, it's just not saying that's cool, but like, it's just cool that you have that. I mean, it's just different. It's just different. But anyway, the college football quarterfinals averaged 19.3 million viewers, up 14% year over year. And Indiana, Alabama pulled 24.9 million, one of the biggest college football audiences ever. That's not college football is back. That's college football never left. Yeah. So I got to say, huge playoff for them so far right now with ratings. That's massive.
Yeah, that's massive.
And that's only going to make the money go up more for the players too and everything. So that's going to be interesting. But that's huge for them. That's huge for them because it was really shrinking for a little. It really was. So they needed a big one like that. So Indiana coming in the way they have been has really kind of taken the storylines and I think really ramped that ratings up too because everybody's it's just new.
Yeah,
it's just cool to see. I mean, even if you're not a fan of it, it's just like
it's just a new team. Like a lot of people
nobody expects. I mean, they're kind of like the underdog story, and I feel like everybody's kind of buying into it. At least that's my opinion. I don't know what's selling it per se, but that would be my opinion. I mean, they're the one, in my opinion, selling it for sure right now. I mean, it's just impressive. And the fact that, I'm sure most people that if you like Alabama, I'm sure you don't, but if you're an Alabama person who doesn't like Alabama, I'm sure a lot of people wanted to just tune in to see them get murdered like that, and that was probably great. So I'm sure, it makes sense. And same thing with Notre Dame. Notre Dame got in and we got murdered by Indiana, or some people would have loved that too. It would have been the same statistic I'm reading, and I'll be honest. So that's just the truth. But, all right, so obviously, cool statistic. Shout out college football, man. They're doing their thing. Hopefully that continues for them. But and hopefully, obviously, next time, please put Notre Dame in with that being said. Please. But anyway, predictions, my man. You are up 9-5 right now because Indiana obviously destroyed my duck. So
sorry that your duck choked.
I don't even need to bring him out.
I predicted.
He did. I don't even need to bring him out. I'm hurt enough. But anyway, obviously we have to pick the championship. I don't think we have. Even though technically it would be my pick, I'm gonna have to say, regardless of who was picking, that's got to be the pick. So. It's going to be Indiana versus Miami, Big Sock. And I believe it would be on me because you won, right? So
I already know who you're taking.
I got to go Indiana, of course. I know you're going to you. It works out on this one.
Yeah,
it works out on this one. I think we both wanted who we wanted personally. Unless you want, did you want Indiana?
No, I did. I do want Miami, but I have a feeling that Indiana might be too good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to say, man. They haven't been proven wrong yet. I'll say that. Yeah, that's for sure. But they've been cooking. They've proven Let me put it like this. Indiana has not been proven that they've been beaten yet, and Miami has now proven that they belonged. So you have two kind of polar opposite things where Indiana really hadn't been tested yet, and Miami's kind of rode the test because people didn't think they deserved there. Now they're there.
Exactly.
So you got them kind of. It's quite a good dynamic, to be honest. So I'm super excited for this.
Yeah, it's an exciting game.
Super excited.
Yeah.
But obviously, with that being said, so anything you want to add to it, man?
Oh, no, just tune into the mystery box.
Yes, of course. Yes, obviously every Saturday night right after this. Pretty much when this comes out, it should be like pretty much a little over 24 hours after this comes out. We're had to be live on Saturday nights. Like I said, last Saturday was, I believe we went live at 8:30. Saturday before that was 6. So obviously our range is a little out there, but we'll be on there every Saturday night. And as soon as we know, we will post a time. So just be looking for that, and obviously keep your notifications on so you stay tuned when we do go live. It'll let you know. And obviously all the other content, we got podcasts every Wednesday. Chew on This or Redacted coming out on Mondays, and obviously got some shorts coming out, music coming soon. Always got something coming. The merch is out. Obviously I'm wearing it. www.mental-medicine.com if you want to purchase merch, sticker packs, anything per se. Anybody that does helps us more than you know. And obviously like and subscribe. Let's try to spread kindness into this world, spread love, spread forgiveness. EOLE, everybody love everybody. Let's try to make this world a better place for all of us to want to live in and exist in. And that's all we try to do, and hopefully we're influencing others that want to do that as well. But obviously, Saki, thank you again as always, brother.
Yes,
Glad you returned safely from the Bermuda Triangle. That always makes us happy. That's right. I'm sure a lot of snakes slithering out there. Maybe some, what is it, did you see the Loch Ness Monster?
I did.
You did?
Yes. He gave me a ride.
Now it's adding up. So now we know why you got back so quick. Yeah. All right.
He only charged $250.
Facts. Speaking of that, one of my favorite roller coasters is, I believe it's at, oh God, what's the name of it? It's not King's Dominion. Oh, God. It might be Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens in Williamsburg. They have a ride called a Loch Ness Monster. It's a roller coaster, dude. It's like kind of like you go in and out of it and stuff. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's one of my favorites. It's an old one, though, but it's awesome.
Shout out Busch Gardens.
Shout out Busch Gardens, dude. But yes, sir. Yes, sir. But anyway, thank you again, Sock.
Yes,
like I said, this is Top 3 and 3, episode number 14, right?
I think so.
Yes, it is. We're going to hope. Keep us on track. But yeah, we're thinking it's episode 14. Yes, indeed. But as always, thank you for anybody who listens to us. We truly appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you can. And as always, we'll see you hopefully tomorrow night for the mystery box. And other than that, we'll see you again soon next Friday on Top 3 and 3. This is the Mental Medicine Channel, Top 3 and 3, episode number 14. Signing off.